Hi friends, it's Gwen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to start a reading vlog with you guys. I didn't post a video last week just because things have been really crazy in my personal life, but I wanted to go ahead and do a reading vlog and just kind of share what I've been reading and what's been going on lately. So the first thing I want to chat with you about is Imaginary Friend by Stephen Shelf. As you can see, my bookmark is here. So I have read 306 pages of this book, and I think I'm gonna DNF it. Crazy, right? This is what I've been spending the majority of my month reading, and I'm not enjoying it. I'm not invested in the characters or the story or the plot, like what happens. And I just think that I shouldn't really waste any more time on it. So I went to my shelf to pick out something else, and at first I thought I was going to read Sawkill Girls by Claire Legrand, and I read I think 7 pages of this, and then I decided to move on to Sadie by Courtney Summers. So this is what I'm currently reading. I am on page 160, so about halfway, and this is what I am hoping to read first. What the actual frick? Okay, just finished reading Sadie by Courtney Summers, and I'm rating it 4 out of 5 stars because it was super engaging. I loved the podcast aspect of it. I wanted more from the ending, but it was kind of beautiful at the same time. But I really wanted more. I wanted a happy ending, and sometimes that's not what you get. But if you're interested in this, I highly recommend it. I would just say 4 instead of 5 stars because I was enjoying the podcast parts of it more, but I think the Sadie chapters really offered insight into like the inner mind of Sadie, one of the main characters, and I loved the sisterhood bond between Maddie and Sadie, even though we didn't get to see that like in the present day. Wow, it was a whirlwind, and I definitely wanted more from the ending, but maybe 5 stars, I don't know. It was so good, you guys, but I wanted more from the ending, and yeah. So yeah, I finished that, and now we get to pick out my next book that I'm gonna read. Okay, here is my TBR shelf. I'm gonna add this Sadie to the other books that I've read this month. So I've read Ask Again Yes, The Cabin at the End of the World, and Sadie, and they've all been 4 stars. Classics, nonfiction, sci-fi, romance, and dark romance, and this is kind of like thrillery stuff. And then down here I just have a mix of things. I have a stack of books over here, these right here, that I kind of really want to get to before the end of the year. So How to Make Friends with the Dark, Dry, Birthday, All the Ugly and Wonderful Things, What She Knew, and The Curses. I don't know. Let me contemplate and look some books up on audio, and like especially like maybe these, and we'll go from there. I found What She Knew on audiobook using the Libby app, so I'm actually going to pick this up. I'm excited about this. It's about a woman whose son kind of runs ahead and ends up vanishing, and then everybody's kind of questioned, and they're piecing together their threadbare clues to realize nothing is quite as imagined to be. And you can go ahead and pause and read the synopsis if you would like. Update time. I'm reading What She Knew by Gilly McMillan. It's her debut book, and I'm really enjoying it. I am 66 pages in, and it reads fairly quickly. It's told in different perspectives, the moms, the dads, and like the police detectives. And so that, I think, like the alternating chapters and stuff like that is making it go quickly. But basically the mom and her son, I guess she's divorced, so it's just her and her son. They were in like these woods around a park, and he said, hey, can I run ahead to this tire swing? And at first she was like, I don't think it's a good idea. And he was like, come on, we go there every time, I know exactly where it is. And she said, okay, sure, go ahead. So when she got there, she saw the tire swing like rocking back and forth gently, and she thought that he was hiding from her, and she was like, where could he be? Like that type of thing. And nope, he really was not there. He was abducted because they've been searching for him and they can't find him, and they don't think that he would have just wandered off. And so it's basically just kind of there where they're finally getting more detectives and stuff like that involved. Also, I guess that the detective went through something during this investigation, because he's like going to a therapist. So there's kind of like this interview kind of thing, like back and forth between the detective and like the psychiatrist, I guess it is. Yeah, it's just Dr. Francesca Manelli. This is it right there at the top of that. Yeah, so I am enjoying it, but I'm gonna listen to a little bit more and make a snack. It's about 8 o'clock, and I'll update you in the morning on what's going on with this book. But yeah, so far so good. Good morning, friends. It is Sunday, and I wanted to update you on my current read, which is What She Knew. I am 120 pages in. I am enjoying it. I didn't read as much as I wanted to after I updated you last night, because my husband and I sat down and watched like 2 shows. We watched Evil, which is a new show this season on CBS, I believe, and we watched an episode of Outlander. Actually, we watched 2 episodes of Outlander. So we ended up watching like 3 hours of TV. So instead of reading, that's what I was doing. And then by the time I went to bed, I was really tired. So I didn't read anymore, but I've already made a good chunk through on my first day of picking it up. So I probably won't finish it today, because I do have some errands to run, and I'm working on some things for work and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm hoping to make it a good chunk through, maybe like 50%. So if I could make it, oh, it's like, let's see how long this book is. 467. So if I could make it to the 230 page mark, maybe even the 250 page mark, I'd be happy. Okay, if I could make it here, I will be happy. That's 255 pages. Or 254 actually. Yeah, and that's at the end of a chapter. So if I could read that today, I'll be really happy. I am enjoying it. There's multiple perspectives, which I'm enjoying. I've got my coffee, I've got my vitamins, and I'm gonna work on this a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna jump into this. And then a little bit later, grocery shopping and all of that. It's supposed to really rain today. You probably can't see it, but outside it is pretty gray, and that's why it's so dark in here, even though it's almost 10 a.m. So I'll check in with you guys later and let you know how it's going. It is currently 12:03 on Sunday, and I am on page 145 of my book. I went grocery shopping, put away the groceries, made lunch, ate lunch, loaded the dishwasher, cleaned the kitchen, ran the dishwasher, separated my clothes, threw in a load of laundry, and now I'm sitting down to read again. So it's been a busy morning the last couple of hours, but now I'm hoping to dive into some of this story. Hi friends, it's update time. I am currently on page 207, so I am making I don't know where to stand. I'm making really good progress on my book. I took a long nap. That's probably why my mascara is all down my face. I'm determined to make it to the halfway point in my book. So I came back in my bedroom. I have my book. I'm gonna make it happen. I've been procrastinating because I've reached the part of Sunday, it's 5:08 p.m. that I start thinking about all of the things I need to get accomplished before I go to bed tonight. I need to finish laundry, I need to lay out outfits for the week, I need to finish up those products I was working on for TPT, and I wanted to work on my closet, which you can't see. That's a disaster. And I just start thinking and spiraling about all of the things that I wanted to get done this weekend, that I didn't get done, and that I could possibly still get done. But my number one goal right now is to make it to the halfway point in this book. That was like 256, I think we decided. Can I look? No, 254. So if I can make it this much more through my book, I will be happy. I have my coffee, and the TV is off. My husband is outside, so let's do this. Great news, guys. I am at the halfway point, or what I designated as the halfway point. So I finished 254 pages of this story. It's really good. I like the alternating chapters. I like the reveals. I like how it's written because there's kind of like interviews and different perspectives. So you get a little bit here, a little bit there. I'm very curious what's going to happen to Ben. Is he going to be returned home? Is he going to not come home? So we accomplished my goal, and I'll be finishing this probably in the next couple of days. But now is the time for me to put this aside and get my other adulting things completed. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for joining me for this reading vlog. I really kind of just needed this time to read and enjoy what I'm reading because I spent a large portion of this month not doing that. So it was really nice to finish a book and start another one and get halfway through. So things are finally looking up in the reading world. But I'll catch you guys in another video very soon, and I hope you're having a lovely day or night, and I'll see you next time. Bye!